This podcast may contain spoilers from whatever TV show or movie is mentioned. Please listen at your own discretion. Welcome to Viewers Anonymous.
Yo, what's going on? I am Scrooge Brunson.
And I am S. Foster.
And this is the Viewers Anonymous podcast. What's going on with you, good brother?
Man, I can't call it, man. Just getting ready for this vacation next week, man. Getting ready for this vacation. So we potting. You know what I'm saying? We've been potting for the last couple of days. Hey, we getting them in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, that's what's up, bro. I feel you, man. We definitely been potting, bro. It's been a real eventful week. A lot of things going on, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to watch this Black Widow after we get done, so hopefully it's a good one. But today, man, you know what I'm saying, we got a very, very special guest. You know what I'm saying? I've been in this brother for some years now. It's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie to you, man. This is my family, brother. You know what I'm saying? This is one of my brothers. You know what I'm saying? We used to go on lunch breaks, go to the Kroger's, and grab tall cans and come back to work fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This is we used to have some moments, man. We used to have some great days, man. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit in the truck, listen to Kendrick Lamar, and get toasted and come back to work like nothing happened. So, but you know what I'm saying? This is my guy, man. Like I said, this is my brother, host of the First Class podcast. The owner, entrepreneur of First Class Beard Products, my guy Easy Carter. What's going on, brother?
Man, what's up, bro? Yeah, we had a lot of wild times, man. Come back and get to grind it off of 2 tall cans in 30 minutes.
Easy money, bro. I'm trying to tell you. Easy money.
But yeah, man. Thanks for having me on the show, man. It's good to be here.
For sure,
it's
man.
always great to be with you guys. No doubt. But yeah, man, it's always great to be with y'all.
Sure. So,
yes,
man,
sir.
Today we got a good one. We got a real good one. A hood classic. Some would call this the it would match with Scarface and Goodfellas and Godfather. You know what I'm saying? It's up there with those. We're doing Belly today, man. So you know what I'm saying? Esda, how you feeling about this joint?
Man, you know, the crazy thing about Belly, yo, is the fact of, and I just found this out after the passing of DMX, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they was talking to Swiss Beats, and so Belly had got brought up, and they was saying that, yo, the crazy thing about Belly is the fact that, so Belly came out in 98, but it came out before, you know what I'm saying, It's Dark and Hell is Hot. So the thing is, DMX wasn't even DMX yet. You know what I'm saying? And Hype Williams and everybody that was involved with this film, they put their trust in a guy like, and then like I said, Nas wasn't really no proven actor, but also at the same time, DMX was just kind of just known around the way. Like I think people was hearing his music, like his underground music and shit like that, so I think they knew that he was gonna pop. But to have that type of performance, man, and to also put your trust in, you know what I'm saying, a guy that's unproven, that wasn't even really proven in the rap game yet, and just think how crazy. Look, this is all that happened that we know, you know, from where we are. All that happened to DMX in just the year of 1998. This dude has this movie, which is a hood classic, and 2 platinum albums in the same year, man. Come on.
Yeah, icon, man, definitely.
Big facts, man. Yeah. How you feeling about this joint, E? I know this one of your favorites, man.
One, I'm mad. Like you said, it came out in 98. I couldn't find the disc nowhere, so I had to rent it to rewatch it. Like, bro, it came out in 98, bro. It's 2021. Why am I renting this movie on every platform? But other than that, bro, it's definitely a hood classic, man. Like, arguably one of my favorites is Blue Hill Avenue, but Belly is definitely one of my top. You know what I'm saying? And that just the way the movie started off with the intro, the music, they in the strip club. It's all stuff that us as, you know, black folks can relate to. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because, like you said, it came out in '98, so we could relate to it before we could even relate to
it. Man, listen.
Yep.
Bro, it's funny that we talking about '98, bro. I was 10 when this movie came out.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I should have never been watching this movie at 10 years old, bro. Like, this is first and foremost, man, the cast in this joint is culturally amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
DMX, Nas, Hassan Johnson, Terrell Hicks with her beautiful self, T-Boz, you know what I'm saying? Power, who else was in this joint? Method Man. Kurt Loder was in this joint. Tyron Turner was in this joint, man. Who else was in here, boy? Frank Vincent. He always in the, you know what I'm saying, the Italian mob movies. He was in this joint.
Dude, AZ was in here.
Yeah, AZ, you know what I'm saying? So this was, for me, this was one of those things that it kind of embodied what hip hop was, you know what I'm saying, and what hip hop is about. Just the fact that they were able to take two rappers from New York and really make this. I mean, this was as New York get, and they was able to take, you know what I'm saying. Like they was able to take this and make it, you know what I'm saying, such an impactful movie. Like we said this on the Coming Soon that this was basically like one long ass music video.
Yeah, when you think about it,
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Hype Williams, like for him to go from, you know what I'm saying, music videos to movies, and for him to have a classic on his hands after making this, you know, that's not an easy feat.
No, not at all. Not at all. And like he mentioned, dude, like this has gotta be like the greatest introduction to a movie I've ever seen. Like
Facts.
when they just the way they were shot, the lights that made their eyes blue, you know what I'm saying? DMX, you know what I'm saying, slipped his finger up the stripper real quick. You know what I mean? Like everything about it, and it was the perfect song selection. The beat switched up exactly where it was supposed to. As soon as they shot Old Girl and that glass busted, that's when the beat kicked in. Like, come on, you can't get no better than that, man.
No, wait, but you ain't even breaking it down right. The slow walk in the club.
Yeah, the slow walk. Yeah,
Sister Nancy Bomb, bro.
Right.
Niggas was smoking. Like this is the intro of it is the greatest music video ever, and we don't even got the person singing the song in the music video. That's how great this intro is, bro. It got the black light everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like this looks like a place you want to be. Yeah. And also a place you don't want to be at the same time.
Yeah, like I said, like that intro is just it gets you hooked. Like it's one of those like you can't, you know, usually when a movie start, you like, hey, I'm gonna go freshen up my drink or use the bathroom real quick or get me a snack real quick. It's just the intro. I ain't gonna miss too much. You don't want to miss this intro at all. And it's like it's funny because, like you said, it came out in '98. We the same age, ain't we, Scoot? So we was 10.
Yeah.
10, 11 years old.
This shit came out on VHS, bro.
Right. Yeah. So it's like,
come on, man.
It's like, so I'm looking at it. I'm captivated as a young man. One, like you said, not even supposed to be watching it, but I'm watching it with my pops. I didn't even peep until I was older that he slipped his finger up the stripper. I didn't even peep that. I didn't peep that till there's a lot of stuff I ain't peep until I was older. I'm like, I'm just watching it. Like it was so crazy. I'm like, man, I seen Belly. Everybody like, oh, for real, how was it? I'm like, man, I don't even know. Like, I don't even know what to tell you at a young age.
Yeah, like, bro, it was a whole bunch of shit happening. Like, I mean, what did you say?
I'm like, it's just a bunch of hood shit that I want to be into when I get older.
So, facts. So, real quick, bro, let's talk about, you know what I'm saying, the main characters, man, Sincere and Buns, man. Sincere was this somehow like this pro-black, minded street dude, and then Buns was just clearly the streets. It was, you know what I'm saying, the streets and the streets only. You know what I'm saying? Buns was out here, you know what I'm saying, he had a girl, but he also had Keisha. You know what I'm saying? And let me tell you something.
Pep out.
Keisha is okay, before you get there, everybody needed Keisha. Every man
Everybody.
needed Keisha in his life. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because even though, well, remember, because she said we ain't really doing nothing yet 'cause I ain't old enough. But you know what I'm saying? She was giving him that Gok 3000.
No,
you know what I'm
that-
saying?
Keisha's his girl. Keisha wasn't. Yeah, Keisha
Yeah,
was
dark-
the girl.
Dark
Keisha
skin,
was
dark
the one
skin
he-
Keisha.
Oh no, you're right. Who was the one he was cheating with?
I think it was Kiana.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
It was
That's
something
right,
like
that's
this. Shit,
right.
like I just got off the phone with Kiana. Who was Kiana?
Yeah.
That bitch
That's what I'm
lying.
talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm
Bitches
talking
be
about.
lying.
But at the same time, everybody do need a Keisha too, because Keisha with all that chocolate finest. When she got out that shower, brother,
Oh
she
yeah,
was sitting on the bed. Oh my God, let me tell you something, man. My heart ain't never
milk.
raced so fast. Listen, milk ain't the word, brother. Chocolate milk. You hear me?
Right.
Triple chocolate milk. And she was all oiled up, man. Hey, bro, my heart ain't never beat so fast in my life, man.
Man,
But yeah, like so what y'all think of them? Like the contrast of the two characters.
Well, I think it went perfect, man. Just because, just like you said, it's a big music video. So you got DMX and then you got Nas. I think both of the characters actually played into the type of artists that they were or are, you know what I'm saying, and the type of people that they portrayed anyway. So it wasn't like they really had to go reaching for a role. Like Nas is a more laid back, you know, motherland type of guy anyway. So he didn't really have to study for a role. You know what I'm saying? He just had to really just kind of be him. And DMX is, as far as we know, has always been hype, live action, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I don't think they had to do too much studying for their roles. And I think it blended in with their personalities well. So it wasn't like if it was flipped to where DMX was all calm and Nas was a rowdy one, I don't think the movie would have been as the same. You know what I mean?
mm-hmm.
But
yeah, I agree.
But I think just character wise, it was great. Like I said, all the way to just everybody's role, every part that everybody played, it kind of fit into who they was as a person in general.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's dope, man. I think you hit the nail on his head because, and then with them basically being themselves, and like because it started out that way. Like even when they got into the car after the robbery, like how hyped DMX was, you know what I'm saying, and like how aggressive he was to the driver dude. And it's like what I loved about the movie is that throughout the movie there's different narrations, like different people narrating the movie, which I thought was dope. And like even with that being said, like DMX even said a prayer like during narration. You know what I'm saying? So like it just speaks to him even more. And I think that when like every time we see one of these stories, there's always the one guy that sees the bigger picture. And there's always the friend that he's about like, yo, we just here to get money. You know what I'm saying? Because he was asking him, yo, what's our purpose of life? He was like, you know what I'm saying? Get money. And he was like, yo, it's got to be something more than that. And so it's like, and like he said, like I think it spoke to their characters because it's like, I don't even think that this was, honestly, it seemed like the script was written for them. Now, Nas is one of the writers on the movie. So,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So that made that even more, you know, easier for him to do. But yeah, man, but when it comes to Buns and Sincere, it's just so, it's so different because even T was like, yo, like, y'all are so opposite. Like y'all ain't on the same page, but like they dogs, like they ride for each other. Like they grew up together, they started together, but sometimes when you grow, sometimes you just grow apart, even as friends. Like it's not always the same. Like you're always gonna evolve. Like, you know, and I think that when it comes to Sincere with him having a daughter and his girl actually being on the same level that he is, with Buns, You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
His girl is the way that she is, but he's like, yo, I still need a, you know what I'm saying, a young tenderoni out here in these streets too. You know what I'm saying? Which we ain't gotta do it right now. But I mean, you know what I'm saying? We gotta talk about it. Like this motherfucker.
I mean, let's get into it. Let's get into it.
Yo,
Before we start though, shout out to Bill Cosby. Go ahead.
Oh, yes, sir.
Listen.
You know what I'm saying? And R. Kelly, since we talking about pedophiles.
Yo.
I'm just saying. We gotta call them out, man. We gotta let people know what they are.
Yo. Kiana said, I've known him since I was 11. And she said it was 16, but he won't let.
She said he also taught me how to French kiss.
Yo, how old was he, bro, in this movie? That's what we have to figure out. Because my nigga, like, was this nigga like one of them niggas that like graduated in the same, you know what I'm saying, like graduated ahead of her? Like, was he like supposed to be 4 years older than her, and then he just came back, or was like this nigga like already established grown man type?
I don't know.
I'm thinking that their characters got to be mid-20s. You know what I'm saying? That's what, because I mean, even though DMX he blew up, you know what I'm saying, in his late 20s. I think like this year he was like 28, 29 years old. But like I think that he was playing more of like a 24, 25-year-old. But that's still even.
No, I'm saying because like so. We all know the culture of, you know what I'm saying, going to high school, you know what I'm saying, you mess with a freshman, y'all fall in love or whatever. You in school somewhere in whatever college you go to, but your girl's still in high school, you feel me? Like, somehow that's still socially acceptable.
Yeah.
But, nigga, if you, like, out of them college years and, you know what I'm saying, you just a dope boy in the street and you still going to drop your girl off lunch at, you know what I'm saying, lunchtime at school, like, after third period, that's a little odd.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a little weird.
Yeah,
and we all know them dudes. We all been in school and you know what I'm saying, we've been eating lunch and then she got a whole pizza or she got Taco Bell. We like, how the fuck this bitch get Taco Bell? She ain't got no car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, we all know.
My man brought it to me. My man brought it to me. I ain't messing with no little boys. Like, man, shut up.
Right. And he ruined the game for all of us. Meanwhile, we sitting there eating chicken fingers and cheese, waiting on cheese to come out.
No, but you know, like school, we was talking.
Man.
So look, we were just talking about on the other podcast. You know what I'm saying? Go check out the 28 minutes or less. We just did Disturbia, but we were just talking about like stuff that wouldn't fly today. You know what I'm saying? As far as like, so like we used the example of on Wayno's podcast they was talking about Ace Ventura, right? Mm-hmm. And they was talking about they don't think that some of the jokes that went off in that movie would fly today. Like there was one thing where, you know, what was her name? Einhorn was actually Ray Finkel, right?
Right.
And so they was, you know, the gay jokes are like how people was throwing up about them kissing, you know, and then it also showed the little dick print in the back. We were saying that joke wouldn't fly today. And so what we was talking about with Disturbia was there was one part where the guy was like hitting on like the 17-year-old girl, and Scoops was like, "Yo, that wouldn't fly today." Yo, if this movie came out around this time,
it'd be so much hate. Yeah, it'd be over.
They're like, yo, like you mid-20s and you getting head from 16, and they show it, but they don't show it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The car scene. Yeah. And this is what I don't understand. Fuck the bullshit. Is Keisha deaf? She couldn't hear that girl whispering while he got the damn phone. Like, come on, man. Nah, Keisha got to do better, man.
Them phones, they pick up no background noise back in the day, bro. Them phones was trash.
Hey, them microphones we need to bring those phones back. Because nowadays you can hear everybody like, bro, who you are, who you with? Like I hear some people in the background. Back in the day, you couldn't hear nothing in the background.
Somebody could fart in the next room and you can hear it, bro. That's how bad these bad boys is now.
Like for real, like and I ain't even talk about as extreme as what he was doing, just on some simple stuff like you hollering at a girl and she got her friends over and be like, "Hey, we about to link up with my boys," and you like, "Yeah," getting all hype and stuff. You couldn't hear none of that back then, so you trying to play it cool. Now you can hear all of that. Like, nah, but that's the one thing I couldn't understand. Like, even getting older, I still don't look at it like, oh, I need to have a little young thing over here. Like, nah, I'm cool. They all headaches.
But you know what? It seemed like he was trying to, you know what I'm saying, like coach her. Like she was going to be like the next Keish. You know what I'm saying? Like
I think he was trying to pimp her out.
I know he was definitely molding her. Yeah, he was definitely molding her though. Like that was molding 24/7. Like, but see the thing about it was like Bun. So he was a 100% street dude, bro. So like everything that he was doing was for the advancement of his pockets. He didn't care about nothing else. So the fact that he might had a little young thing on the side, like you said, he definitely was gonna pimp her out. She was gonna definitely be out here in these streets escorting.
Yep.
True. But like while we on the females, man, like, you know, when I was watching it last night, you know what I'm saying? Like one of my excuse me and you, we already had this argument, so we ain't gotta have it right now. But like one of my favorite, like my absolute favorite Erykah Badu song is Other Side of the Game. Right. And from watching what Keish and T had to go through, like with they man doing what they doing, like Keish got locked up, you know what I'm saying? Just for being there when, you know what I'm saying, when the FBI came. And it's just like being on the other side of the game, like, yeah, it's glamorous for a while, you know what I'm saying? You get to stay in this big ass crib, you know, you open to everything, but like even at the same time, she didn't have no friends. You know what I'm saying? We ain't seen her talk to nobody but T. And it seemed like really all she did was sit at home all day, and then like if she did go out, all she did was shop while your man is out here doing whatever. So it's like
that sounds like a hell of a life.
Yeah. I mean,
what are we complaining about?
Like if you look at it, but most of these females, even today, that's the lifestyle they want to live. That's why they try to go for a street nigga anyway.
She was ahead of the game. Yeah, she made
like shit. You ain't got to pay no bills. You living in this nice ass crib. All you doing is shopping and make sure you look good all day.
And it sounded like she had a friend to me. You said you're talking to T. She had friends.
Yeah, but T didn't look. Come on, T didn't fuck with her like that, man. Even when they was having that conversation, even when they was having that walk.
That's not the point. The point is she still had a friend. She got to spend whatever she needed to spend. She had this lovely house all to herself. What are you complaining about? I know they had cable.
Right.
Yo, what's up with that movie? What's up with that movie he put on with those white kids, man?
I don't know, man.
Sounds like a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I'm like, what is this, man? That was funny.
But no, she sound ungrateful.
Man, she still got locked up.
It's the other side of the game. It come with it. You know this man ain't out here with a 9 to 5.
Right.
Come on, man.
But the thing is, like School said in the beginning, like, bro, everybody needed Keisha, bro, like, because she was down, like, she could have tried to rat him out, anything, yeah. Like, she took that bid on the chin,
yeah,
like easily, and that's what I'm saying. Everybody needed Keisha, but to me, Keisha was first off, she was the finest out of all the women in the movie.
Easy,
man. Yeah, I don't know, but
who you gonna say, T-Boz?
Hey, I had a thing, but well, no, I ain't gonna lie.
Nah, man.
Chili was the one.
In TLC.
Yeah, Chili was the one. You're right. Chili was the one.
It go Chili, Left Eye, then T-Boz.
Thank you. Come on, man. We talking about. Listen, Keisha was the one. Do you hear me? Keisha was the one. The fact that, like I said, the fact that when she was all oiled up and she was sitting on the bed, that scene right there, bro. I'm telling you, man, it ain't,
that's it,
bro. I wish I could get that posterized and framed, bro. That's how fine she was, just right there. She wasn't even naked.
Shout out to my dude
True.
TJ, man. He an artist, man.
He painted that joint.
that picture. Yeah.
I seen it. Yeah, he painted that joint. It was at my cousin's art show.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
He cold and it looked just like the movie.
Shout out to Teleferro, bro. Teleferro was getting busy, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. I went to we went to high school together.
Yeah, for sure, bro. That man got skill. When I seen that there, I was like, my heart started beating again. I was like, oh man,
But
yeah.
But yeah, man, between that and then one of my favorite scenes of the movie is the fact of when Method Man came onto the scene.
Mm-hmm.
And just between that and just some of the dialect that happens in the movie, like, you know what I'm saying? Us as black folks in the culture, even if we're not from New York, we can still understand what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I don't know, the way he just came onto the scene, he was still naturally him to my aspect. You know what I'm saying? Had to take Cuz out, big head Rico, hating ass Rico. But that was one of my favorites.
I don't like that shit.
I don't like that.
Drop a dime on that, eating a banana. Like, man, come on.
Eating a banana, man.
Weirdo, bro. And them stupid ass glasses and a perm, bro. Get out of here.
With a perm.
That's where Cat Williams got it from.
Niggas out in Omaha.
Yeah, Omaha. Like, I'm just trying to see who getting the money like I'm getting money, baby. And try to set his ass up, man. Slip the Mickey in my man's drink and everything. Like, what? Who does that shit?
Yo, the whole Omaha shit is wild, yo. Like everything that happened in Omaha, it was just it seemed like a whole nother movie. Like it just took a whole turn when they went to Omaha.
That's what it was like when I was younger. When somebody asked me, like, bro, what was the movie about? And I was like, bro, I don't know. Like, it was so much going on.
Everything was just happening, bro.
Bro, he took a shotgun to the chest, bro, and still made it to the car.
Dude, a whole bunch of buck shells. Like, I'm like, yo, made it to the car. This dude literally got blasted out the club. You know what I'm saying? Got up, start shooting at the cops. They can't shoot worth shit. And then this is my thing. So then when he finally get in the car and they back out and pull out, the one cop is on their ass. How the hell they escape that guy?
First off, it's illegal to even have guns in New York. Let's talk about that. You can't even carry a gun in New York. So the fact that this nigga had the burner on him.
Everybody had a burner on him.
That's what I'm saying. It was already out of bounds. None of them niggas are supposed to have guns. You can't carry a gun around in New York. There's no such thing as a CCW in New York. No, I'm sure they didn't even have that. So the fact that these niggas had illegal burners, all serial numbers were scraped off. Come on, man. Like, what are we doing? They definitely was in the tunnel. Them niggas was all in the tunnel acting crazy, bro. I'm surprised niggas ain't bang out the MOP.
that was one of my favorite scenes, though. Just because he had to play that whole role, like, all right, you feel me? He got the info. It was like, all right, cool. I'm a take care of this for you. And he go down there solo. He ain't go down there with no crew, 3-4 people, big plan, big. You know what I'm saying?
Ike Love,
right? Mike Love. Dude called him something else. He was like, yeah, Mike Love. That's cool. Like, it was just cool. Like, he set the whole thing up just off strength. Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get it done. And then took care of what he got to take care of. Took a shotgun to the chest. and still got away. Like, what? Who does that? Like, you had a vest on. Like, they never said if he had a vest on.
Definitely
anything. Like, who?
Definitely didn't have a vest. Had to burn
right, like, right. You just take a shotgun out, like you said, got blasted out the club through the doors.
Yeah,
and still stumbled up after drinking. That's what it was, man. It was like the Scarface scene with the cocaine, bro. Like he had to get juiced up or something. I don't know.
Man,
hey, this no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, so with the Omaha shit, is it some hater shit that that old boy called the cops on them? You know what I'm saying? About the New York dudes coming in and stealing some money.
Nah, man, it's competition.
There's competition, but he's still even in the laws of the street, man. Come on now, it's different ways to handle competition. Like either you can have a dusty bang out.
If nobody knows you called the law, then you never did it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If nobody knows, bro, you never did it.
But the thing was, even in that scene, his people in the back hyping him up to snitch. Like, yeah. We don't like that. Look at them, man. They out here getting money. But then also in that same little scene when he was eating a banana, where Buns felt like he was untouchable. So like, I had a question for y'all because like when he sped past the police and everything, Sincere like, hey yo, you don't see the cops right there? And he's like, man, fuck the cops, bro. We out here getting money, speeding, smoking weed, man. I can do whatever the fuck I want to. And I was just the question I had for y'all, like, was just on the strength of like that untouchable. Have y'all ever either seen somebody or have y'all had that feeling yourself, just that untouchable type feeling at any point in time?
Absolutely. I've never felt that myself, especially not like in the police scenario. Outside of like illegal activities, I've definitely felt that way. But my brother, man, we was out on a mission one night and we was going to meet up with some ladies, and we was in Moraine, and this nigga seen the police and ran the red light, and we had an open bottle in the car, and he was like, I don't care. I was like, okay. And yeah, he went to jail that night. I had to get out and walk to Waffle House, and we had to call this girl, you know what I'm saying, to come get us. And we had to explain why we was out in Moraine at 2 a.m. with a bottle in the car. So yeah, I've definitely been a part of that stupid scenario.
I can't say that I have. Not me personally. I mean, I've been around some people, but it was in a different sense. It wasn't nothing like, untouchable in the part of like the law, but it was more of like more of a situation of like when it's dealing with like females or some shit. Like a dude that just like like I told this story one time before on the podcast where like me and one of my homeboys, he hit me up and he was like, yo, 4 girls, you down? I'm like, yeah, what's up? And we called 2 other dudes, they caked up, and it's just me and him. And he was like, yo, you pick one? I'm like, cool, I picked one. Like, and he hit he hit 3 out of 4. So he got 3 out of the 4. You know what I'm saying? To let me the one. So I mean, he had that type of mentality. You know what I'm saying? So
he's a horrible friend.
Horrible. At least
no, hold on, whoa. No. Look, this the thing though. He hit 3 other. He hit me and 2 other dudes because it was 4 of them. It's their fault for not showing up. They didn't want to leave their situations. I was available. So I'm like, cool, I'm down. You know what I'm saying? And the way it just went down, like he had that persona, he had that like that shit that them motherfuckers like. You know what I'm saying? Right. And he was able to pull to get the 3 out of the 4. You know what I'm saying? He left me the 1. You know what I'm saying? Right. So I can't complain. You know what I mean? So but I never felt that before. I think the only thing that comes close to that, but I think this is more of like just having like confidence. Like I remember it was one situation we was playing the school called Eastside in basketball, and there was a dude, like everybody knew this dude. Ben was the dude. He was the high flyer. He'd been in like all these like dunk contests and all this stuff. And like Ben was like maybe like 6'5", and I'm 6'2". So. And I told y'all before, we ain't got a lot of tall people around here. I played center. You know what I'm saying? So I had to jump. So he looks at me and he looked me up and down like, you jumping? I look at him like, hey, yeah, I'm jumping. Like, man, don't disrespect me like that. You know what I'm saying? So who you think got the tip? Me, motherfucker. Right. Don't disrespect me, man. Like, nah, man. And then, like, you have like that kind of coming, but like, when it comes to the law, I ain't never felt that way. But that also separates the characters. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because that scene right there, that's when Sincere knew like that was his confirmation. Because remember, they was having a conversation of what's, you know what I'm
What's
saying,
next?
more in life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And Sincere is like, yo, I got a baby, I got a girl, like I'm trying to start a business or whatever. And he was like,
Mhm.
yo, like, man, you need to get all that dumb shit out your head. You know what I mean? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's like, dude, like, and then you running the light, you know what I'm
Like
saying? And all this type of shit.
he was amped, man. He's like, man, I'm fucking untouchable. Like I mean, I've had a lot of different experiences with feeling untouchable.
Oh hell. I think I heard one of those stories on the First Class podcast.
Probably.
Oh man.
But the thing is like some of it was. It's been a time where it kind of pertained to the law, not doing nothing like no extra street shit or nothing like that, but just on the fact of like I had never been to jail at that point, so it was like I was getting it off. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing this. Got my hands in a couple different pockets. I'm like, shit, we out here fresh out of high school. I'm getting some little money. You know what I'm saying? Got me a little whip out here doing whatever I want to do. Clubs, washing exes off. Don't nobody know my real age. Like
Word.
I'm untouchable at this point. So that's, and then, you know, but eventually, as we seen in the movie, man, like you get caught up, bro. Like I had like the one time I went to jail, I thought I was about to do 3 years, and it was one of those like not as elaborate as he was feeling, but we was getting it off. You know what I'm saying? And then I ended up getting greedy and like, hey, let's double back.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as we double back, not even a clear description of who we are, boom, we get whooped on. You know what I'm saying? And I was like,
yeah, but
one of the last few times I actually like felt that way. And then, but usually, man, like as soon as you get that feeling, that's when it's only gonna last for so long, bro. And then after that, it's gonna just go downhill.
that's a fact. But speaking of whew, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of, you know what I'm saying, the demise of shit, man. Lennox, my favorite character in the movie.
Why am I not surprised?
Yo, he was so player though.
Bumbleclot.
Yeah, he was so player though. Like before he got taken out, bro, he was so player. Like the way, you know what I'm saying, the way he introduced them, you know what I'm saying, the way he introduced himself and brought them in, and it was like, yo, like this dude is the man. Like what is there not to like about him, bro?
Nah, look, no, I like Lennox. You know what I'm saying? Watching the soccer game, told him not to disrespect him. You know what I'm saying? When he said you scared, all that
Did
type
you see
shit.
that spliff?
Man,
Oh
listen,
yeah, the baseball bat.
Golly.
Crazy. Though one of my favorite scenes is when they went to Jamaica though.
Yeah.
Now when they went to Jamaica, the whole Jamaica scene was dope.
When he had to assassinate Cuz.
Yeah. Yeah, that part, you know what I'm saying, with the feathers on his head. You know what I'm saying? I still don't understand that. I never knew that was in. But you know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Sean Paul. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Sean Paul was in the movie.
Yeah.
You know, so shouts out to him when they went to Jamaica. But the whole Lennox shit, man.
Time out real quick. Sean Paul being in Jamaica is the wildest thing in this movie because that nigga's Puerto Rican. But go ahead. That's the funniest part of this whole movie. The fact that he is in Jamaica with everybody doing Jamaican stuff. That nigga is Puerto Rican. You got it.
Man, why he can't be plugging? He was plugging his music, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to plug his music on all the islands.
No, I'm not against it. I bought all his albums. I'm a huge Sean Paul fan.
Did you really?
Bro, what? Dirty Rock was that shit. That was a great album. However, he has a track in there that is back to back. The first one is in English. The second one is in Spanish.
No. Not like Yeah, but I'm just not surprised that Lennox ended up being your favorite character though. Like that's not even surprising to me, like at all.
Come
It's like as soon as you
on,
say it, like, oh
man.
yeah,
He was
that's
living.
cool.
He was
That's
living a
cool.
high life.
He
Yeah, he was
was,
living a high life. He had a mansion. He had the money. He was the plug. Like
but this
he
is the
was.
crazy
Well, I
part.
didn't like the way they took him out either, though.
Oh, come on, man. They did a Scarface style almost. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for real.
That's what I'm saying.
He took
I
out the
ain't
whole
like that.
crew with one person. The one
No,
person he
he
needed
got
to take
killed.
out.
No, he got killed by some chick in the BDSM leather outfit. You know what I'm saying? And she sliced my nigga throat. But
Dude.
she was Spider Woman. Like that was nothing was cool about that death, bro. Like the way she scaled down from wherever she scaled down from, and shit she had on. I was like, okay, well, this is crazy. Like, what's about to go on here? And then she cut his throat. I was like, oh man, that's messed up.
Man, but come on, man. Don't you bother me.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
All he trying to do is watch soccer and get high. He can't even do that in peace.
dude, he
Without
was
the
mad.
green beams everywhere.
And the only reason he even knew they was coming because Jamaica was losing. He's like, I put my faith in you, and you do this to me. He had like he's the
That's what
only
I'm
person that's
saying.
rooting for Jamaica at
He
the time.
already pissed
Like,
off. Did y'all come kill him? Like, come on, man. That's the worst day of his life.
yeah, that was the worst
Yeah.
day of his life for real.
I mean, but like I was saying, just in the movie in general, bro. Like when you get like I said, when I was younger and watched it, I'm like, I want that life.
Mm-hmm.
Big money, chicks, all that, cars, mansion. Like that's what I want. Like, all right,
Yeah.
bet. But then you get older, it's like, all right, I got to
You
look
realize
over
what you
my
gotta go
shoulder.
through.
You said what?
Yeah, every day. So you
Yeah,
realize what he had to
like-
go through.
Yeah, like you looking over your shoulder. Like I said, he and then Buns, everything went downhill. The feds kicked in the door. He still owed money to Lennox. He still had now you on the run for not only just the feds, you on the run from everybody.
Word.
Like shit at Omaha went south. You feel me? Like shit
Dude.
crazy.
Why did they even what
They're trying to
Omaha?
expand or some shit.
Well,
they were trying
but
to
this is-
expand and be low.
in Omaha, bro?
yeah,
I get
because
it, bro.
think about
Omaha,
it.
bro.
No,
Bro.
I would
Omaha,
go to Omaha.
Omaha
Ain't
was
no
the
niggas
perfect
out.
spot, Scoots. It was the perfect spot. Think about it. Remember, before Keith started going crazy, right?
Right.
He was in the shower. You know what I'm saying? Kurt Luger came on the TV and they started talking about this new heroin drug. What most people do heroin?
Mm-hmm.
White folks.
In the
Thank
Midwest.
Perfect spot.
However, you didn't think to hire a white dude to go out there and do it? You just two niggas just pop up in Omaha out of nowhere looking suspicious? Yeah, you gonna get caught. I think this is how they got caught. They decided to do Omaha, and Omaha was like, hey, there's a lot of y'all around here. What are you doing here? And it was like drugs popped up. Oh, that's what y'all did. And this is exactly how the plan got put and when it's all said and done. I think that's the whole point of this movie. Don't go where you're not wanted.
Well, shit, if that's the case, nigga, we ain't wanted nowhere.
Exactly. Look, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Look,
But at least
this
go
is
to
the
Omaha, bro.
Yeah, but I think that, but at the same time though, we ain't even spoke his name up yet. Knowledge is the one who fucked everything up.
Yeah,
Now,
That's a fact.
now, I mean, old dude,
Horrible
it
name
was
for that character, by the way.
yes,
yeah.
Your name knowledge. You're supposed to have some type of comment.
Yeah. Why would you call his house from the spot? Like,
Come on, man.
what sense does that make? Everybody knows. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like one of the most unwritten rules that's out in the world. Even I know this. You know what I'm saying? I done seen some people, I ain't never sold drugs. You never use those type of phones, man. You always got to use a burner. You know what I'm saying? Or something. Pay for back then, you know, you had to pay phones and shit. Right. You don't call the spot. Everybody knows you don't call the spot. Knowledge
from
calls the spot. Like, and mad that they ain't got his bail money. Like, I'm not bailing you out either. Like, we in this situation because of you. Like, what you mean?
Hey, for real. It's definitely an unwritten rule. Just like unwritten rule is, bro, if I call you like, bro, what did we do last night? That means I was with you last night. that means whatever you say, we was together. I got some brothers, bro, that look me dead in my face like, nigga, I don't know what you did last night. Like, bro, come on.
Yeah.
That is an unwritten rule. When I call
like, real
you
quick
and say, bro, what happened last night? It's always we did something. Whatever happened is we. I don't care when you call me. If you call me and be like, bro, what happened last night? Oh, man, we went to the gas station, you know what I'm saying? Stop by the bar, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. It's always gonna be a we. We was together the whole time.
The whole time.
Dude.
I don't care where I was at. I could be sitting right next to my girl, like she know damn well I wasn't nowhere last night. But right now, I was with him last night.
Dude,
it wasn't. We lost track of time, but we lost track of time, but we was out. Said just enough information. But there's some niggas out here that be like, bro, you didn't tell me I had to lie. I shouldn't have to tell you to lie.
Oh yeah, that's an unwritten rule, man. You gotta know that.
Thank you. Shout out to Kevin Hart, man. Kevin Hart put the whole thing on, like, come on. That's what I'm saying.
You my fucking friend.
Like, nigga.
Like, my bullshit is your bullshit.
all day long, bro.
For real. I'm like, bro, there's some niggas that you just can't bring along, bro. Like,
you can't do nothing with them because they're gonna tell you something. They're gonna tell you eventually.
Yeah. Not even brother got told on no accident. I'm like, bro, are you serious? Like, why did that even come up? Like, bro, I don't know, bro. I thought
or when you answer the random phone call on speaker and they just be like, bro, last night, whoa, wait a minute. Clear the air first. Let's make sure the air is clear, brother, before you get to talking crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Make it so bad. I still do that shit. There ain't even no need for it no more. But I'm like, hey, bro, you got me on speaker?
That's what I'm saying.
Nah. Like, all right, cool. Like, so
you can't even have an Xbox chat outside of on the TV. You got to make sure you got your headset on because you don't want nothing crazy to come out.
for real.
Man, I don't know, man. They got to get it together, man. It's real. It's really people out here like that.
Yeah, that's ate up. It just ate up, bro. No home training, bro.
Yeah, but you know what though? Knowledge, for him to be called knowledge, is supposed to be smart. Like, knowledge didn't fuck up just there. Knowledge also fucked up for putting black on. Because remember, at the beginning of the movie, you know what I'm saying? They were telling him, yo, ditch the car, all this type of shit. And then, you know, they go down to the basement and Black is jealous of his cut. And Buns told him, like, he told Sincere, yo, that your man is Knowledge, and Knowledge put this dude on, and then what ended up happening? The whole shit came back to bite him. You know what I'm saying? Because Black was mad because Buns made him strip down butt naked in the damn crib, you know, at grandma's house. Yo, did you hear the grandma in the background yelling when he was shooting that gun? Did you hear that shit?
No.
Yeah, watch it again, bro. Like, watch it again. It's little hits to the movie, bro, that you don't notice until like later. Like, hold on, what?
No, I've never paid that no attention.
Dude, the grandma was saying she didn't come down there, but she was saying something.
What did she say?
I don't know. But she was talking.
You could barely make it out, but you could hear a woman's voice.
Oh, okay.
But so, you know, and he came back and, you know, and shot Sincere, but it could have been worse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think that with him being Knowledge's man, it's like, damn, how smart really Knowledge is. Like, this motherfucker, like, I don't think Knowledge is all that smart.
Yeah, they gave him that name because it was a setup for saying lack thereof.
Yes.
Like we're gonna call him Knowledge, but he really ain't got no. Thank you, bro.
Yeah,
you know.
That shit was an antonym like a motherfucker.
I was sleeping in English class, bro.
So
but
I got beef with one thing: the fact that that, you know what I'm saying, Tion was named Tion in the movie. You know what I'm saying?
You know what it? That's like Thomas is always Tommy. Everything he played
Yeah.
in, he was Tommy.
That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like the laziness of not giving her a character name was.
I don't
Come
know
on,
if
man.
that's laziness. Maybe she didn't want a character name. Why did
You
Thomas
don't get
always
to
want to be
you don't
Tommy?
get to pick. You don't get to pick whether or not you want a goddamn character name. The script is already written.
Yeah, the script is written. Okay, but then
She probably
why
got
is Tommy?
confused
Why is Tommy always Tommy?
because he probably got confused. I don't know.
That's a great question. I don't know because he was Tommy and Martin,
Harlem.
right?
Martin.
Yeah.
He was Tommy in
He was
Harlem
Tommy
Nights.
and Harlem
Nights.
Nights.
He was Tommy in
What was he in
Class Act. I think his name was Tommy in Class Act, I believe.
He was Tommy in Class Act? No, he wasn't. No, there's no
Yes,
way.
he was.
Hold on. There's no way he was Tommy.
He always smacked Blade in the back of the head, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he ain't smacked Blade. He smacked
It was Blade.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was, man. I'm telling you. Why you about to look it up? Be like, damn,
Hold on.
you right,
I'm trying to tell you.
dude.
Blade was kidding.
That's right. That's
Blade
right.
was
Oh, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. What was his name? I forget.
Hold on.
Oh shit. What was his name?
I think his name was Tommy in Class Act.
But yo, my favorite part when they was in that wax museum, he was like,
His name was
he
Mink.
said, "Oh, okay." He said, "Hey," he said, what was the name of that character?" He said, "That's damn, I hate because I can't remember his name." And he said something. He was like, "That's Billy Swaggart" or something like that. He said, and he smacked him in the back of the head. And that shit was so fucking funny, but oh man, and then he got everybody's name wrong. Like Tommy would smack him and he would be wrong. Like, dude, you ain't even right. But damn. But nah, knowledge is on that bullshit. But okay, so this is the thing. So we got to get to it. The minister, right? So Tommy goes down because like Tommy's on the run. He gets locked up, and they busted his house, took Keisha to jail. So he was on the run. Ended up being down in Atlanta with the two young boys, right? So that's when the all-time line come out. You know what I'm saying? Told my man, put the weed in the bag first, then get the money. So Knowledge calls the news spot. Don't know how he got the number. So he gets on the phone, tell Knowledge, I ain't getting you out. Told him to suck his dick, all this shit. So they go out and go get some food. And so they must have did a robbery or something because the one dude was talking about how the light-skinned dude was, was scared, didn't want nothing to pop off, all this type of shit. So he ended up shooting him in the middle of a restaurant, and Buns just figured, I'm just going to keep lighting up. So he gets locked up after Knowledge called the spot. So I don't know if it was the FBI or whoever it was. They ain't feeling what the minister's talking about.
Mm-hmm.
So then it all turns into they want Buns to go undercover, so where he have to start actually learning, all the rules and everything of being a Muslim and all this type shit. But what ended up happening is he found his purpose in the mix of trying to take down the minister. Look, we just did in too deep.
Yep.
He got in too deep with the minister, and he was like, "Yo, like this is my purpose. Like I'm starting to feel what the minister is saying." This is my question to y'all: why did the police? I mean, y'all know why, but I still got to ask the question for the podcast purposes. Why did they want to take the minister out?
He was speaking truth, man. Elijah Muhammad, all of that. Cultural stuff. Like anytime you speaking the truth, man, especially as a black man, they got to silence you somehow. So you find another black man that's underneath the gun. And it's like, all right, well, you underneath the gun. So you're going to do our dirty work for us. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with Malcolm X and all of that. Same thing happened with Marcus Garvey. You know what I'm saying? You find another black man to do your dirty work because now you done got caught up in some stuff. You know what I'm saying? So, and the biggest price that you can hang over anybody's head is freedom.
Yeah.
Hey,
So,
Fred Hampton, Judas and the Black Messiah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's the same thing that's going on with the minister. You know what I'm saying, with Minister Farrakhan right now. Like, you know what I'm saying, they demean him in every way that they can. You know what I'm saying, they downplay him in every way that they can. They try to do the reverse racism thing. They call him an anti-Semite. You know what I'm saying? Like, they do everything they can to diminish this man's name. And at the end of the day, just like he said, all he do is speak truth. You know what I'm saying? He don't attack nobody. He don't, you know what I'm saying, hate nobody or none of that. He just really speak truth. And, you know what I'm saying, the power that be are going to always, you know what I'm saying, like you guys just gave those examples. The power that be is always going to make sure that they do everything to silence truth, as long as, you know what I'm saying, it goes against whatever they want the truth to be. So, I mean, if you ride with it and you know what I'm saying, you want to give out the false truths, then, you know what I'm saying, they're going to leave you alone. They're going to probably recruit you. But when you out there telling the real truth and you giving that knowledge out, then yeah, they going to be on your head.
Yeah, I thought that was I thought it was great to see that transformation, because like Buns was always so wild and he told Sincere like, yo, like you was right the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to hear it, but I thought it was also dope when it came to the narration where he was like, yo, Buns just hit me out of nowhere and he wanted to meet, and he was like, he's my dog and everything, but you never know with him. Like he thought, like he was like, yo, how did he get out? But the thing is, I thought it was also dope the fact that he showed up. Because to have that going through your head, you know he locked up. How the fuck did he get out? Did he sell me out? And is this a setup? But I think he also knew in the back of his mind, like even though he's having those thoughts, he's like, Burns would never set me up to get locked up.
Right.
Like that's not his character. But when he met him, he's a totally different dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he looked the part by wearing the suit and all that shit. But I think it showed us when Sincere was like, "Yo, I got your car, I got all your stuff. What you want me to do with all your stuff?" He was like, "Yo, I ain't gonna need any of that stuff." And I think that's what told us, like, "Yo, he's a different guy." And when the minister gave him that speech, when he gave him that speech on New Year's Day, yo, that's the most powerful part of this whole movie. Is that speech? That's like, if I had to say, I still don't even know how to explain what Belly is. You know what I'm saying?
I can tell you, Belly is a long ass music video.
If you had to put it in a category, it'd probably be more of an action drama.
Yeah, but it's just one long ass music video.
But I feel what you're saying, like. But like the way I took that little intern was as effective. Like some people, like you said, they grow apart earlier. You know what I'm saying? Like how you said, Sincere was just on a different path early, or searching for a different path early. For some folks, it happened later. You know what I'm saying? You some stuff gotta happen to you, for you to be like, all right, now I see the truth. You know what I'm saying? And the kind of it's a good message to send to people that like it's really never too late. Even though you might think it's too late, but it's not too late to get right.
Yeah,
unfortunately, unfortunately, it happens to a lot of folks when they already locked up with no signs of getting out. But it's never too late to get your soul right.
That's a fact. So,
hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. I got a question for y'all. This is another powerful scene. That I just wanted to hear y'all thoughts on it real quick. When Sincere went back to the hood, went back to the projects, and you know what I'm saying, and Shorty was like the little 12-year-old, you know what I'm saying, talked about how he got robbed from a dude on top of the building, and he got a piece, and like the conversation that he had with him and how he explained him 12 going on 30, you know what I'm saying, where the kid just don't see another way out. Like he don't see himself actually really growing up to be an adult. Like, what do you think about that conversation that he had with Shorty on the bench?
I mean, it was, I don't know, because like he kicked it to him straight. Like he didn't talk to him like he was a little kid. He talked to him like he was a grown man already. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Like I low key feeling different about it, but at the same time, even now in today's age, man, sometimes you got to sit down and just holler at these kids on where they at, not where you think they at.
Me personally, I thought the Nas did what he was supposed to do in that scene. You know what I'm saying? Sincere did exactly what he was supposed to do in that scene. You know what I'm saying? Just throughout life, man, especially with, you know what I'm saying, the way things are going right now, we have a huge lack of OGs. We got a huge lack of real big homies. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas that say that they OGs and big homies really just be around just to benefit off of whoever they getting, you know what I'm saying, called big homie or OG to. So the fact that he actually took time to sit down and tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, something and try to get them a different option. You know what I mean? Like that was from the heart. That let, you know what I'm saying, that kind of lets you know, like, yo, he really been out here doing it, but he trying to prevent that from happening to somebody in the next generation. And we need that. You know what I'm saying? We need all of that. So for me, I love that scene. That's really one of my, you know what I'm saying, like favorite scenes in the movie. The fact that, you know what I'm saying, he really gave somebody game. He really dropped gems on somebody to teach them something different. Because, you know what I'm saying, even when we start to feel like there's no other way around it, there's no other way out, at the end of the day, it's always another way. It's always another route. We just sometimes have to find somebody who can kind of guide us and show us that light. So for me, I definitely think that he did the right thing.
Dope.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool. But I'm ready though. We can do it.
So, okay. So it's that time, man. Fire flame time.
Yoga, fire. Yoga, flame.
So, you know what I'm saying? E, you the guest, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you listen to the show, but just for the people who freshly listening in, we give every movie, every television show that we review, a rating of up to 5 fire flames. So what would be your rating and why, my brother?
So five being the best, right?
Yep.
Overall, it's a 5 for me. Just because I've always liked Belly, you know what I'm saying? Just for the culture and everything like that, and just like we touched on, just the different hidden messages and hidden symbols throughout the movie. So I give it a 5.
Okay, S. Dot Foster, man, you know what I'm saying? You up, brother? What's up, man?
You know what I'm saying? Like it's Belly's been one of those favorite movies for me as well. Belly 2 is trash, but we ain't talking about that. But you know what I'm saying? But when I think about all of the hood classes that I like, man, as far as like Paid in Full and you know what I'm saying, Menace to Society and all that type shit, I would have to give Belly a 4.5. You know what I'm saying? It's up there, but just from my look at the view, that there could have been some things that I would have done a little differently, but I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
Cool, man. For me, you know what I'm saying, love the cast. The cast was dope. Shout out to Hype Williams for, you know what I'm saying, making this, you know what I'm saying, a super dope movie. I'm a huge 90s hip hop head, so to see DMX and Nas on here and AZ and, you know what I'm saying, them New York legends, to be able to put that together. But you know what I'm saying, there were some things that it lacked, of course. I still don't like the way Lennox was killed off. I thought that could have been better. I'll give it a 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it a 4. Shout out to Lennox, RP.
Man, this guy right here, man, I swear.
So yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? What we got coming soon, man? What how we gonna pull this off?
Listen. All I'm gonna say is we need to protect the elders, man. You know what I'm saying? We need to protect them because there's some scheming motherfuckers out here, and the shit is fucked up. When I seen this movie, I was like, "Yo, are they really doing this shit?" And then once I got to thinking, it don't surprise me.
Just know that the nursing homes are in trouble. Just know that. Nursing homes are in trouble. Once we find out if this is really going on, they going down. This is a Ponzi scheme of all Ponzi schemes.
It's
Bernie
bad,
Madoff.
man.
Bernie Madoff would have never did this. You feel
Nah.
me? He would never did nothing like this, man. So, y'all tune in to us, you know what I'm saying, Tuesday. We got something good for y'all, man. But, you know, E, appreciate you for coming through, bro. Appreciate you for hopping on, man. You know what I'm saying? It's always a good time. You know what I'm saying? We done did this pod thing for a minute now, brother. So, let everybody know where they can find you. Tell everybody about, you know, your products, all that good stuff, man.
All right. Well, you already know. It's always a pleasure being on with y'all, man. Like, definitely. Appreciate y'all. Well, you know, First Class Podcast. You can find me on Facebook under First Class Podcast Media or First Class Podcast Media page. Also have First Class beer products out, which is oil, shampoo, beard butter, also a beard refresher. We also got beard bonnets in, beard combs in, the whole nine, and merchandise is up and available for the podcast and for the beer products as well. Just basically get with me on Facebook or any of my social media, which is I'm on Instagram under Business Wise, it's First Class Podcast, personal Space Ninja 87, Facebook, Eric Carter Jr. You can hit me up, DM, let me know for prices, anything like that. Website should be on the way within the next week or two.
For sure, man. Y'all already know. Follow me at Scoots Bronson on Twitter, Scoots_TV on Instagram. Y'all go check out my other podcast, 15 Minutes of Fame. Make sure you follow us on Instagram at View9Pod, and also go to Facebook. Follow us. Facebook is VA Pod Watch Group. Go join that group, man. Get all your information from there. Man, that's all I got.
Yeah, you can follow me at s.foster8 on Instagram and Twitter. 28 Minutes or Less Pod on Instagram. 28 Minutes or Less on Facebook. I just put out a preview episode of The Viewers Anonymous on the 28 Minutes or Less. Me and Scoops went in on that, so that's out for the people. We just did that on Disturbia. That was episode 48. Also, if you like what you heard from the man E. Carter, we did an interview back on the 28 Minutes or Less. It was episode 40. You can go check that out as well, as far as everything else that he just mentioned. Still, the Stolen Time podcast, you know, there will be no more new episodes, but you know what I'm saying? You can still go out, check out old episodes there. I put out the outro episode 214, so you still can go listen to that podcast. And that's all I got, man.
Yes, sir, man. And with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. You already know we appreciate all the support. And like they say in Hollywood, that's a wrap.
Cut.